Well, hello my foodie friends and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you stopped by. You picked the perfect day. Well, December is in full swing and you know what that means. It's cookie baking time. So boy, do I have a great recipe for you today. We are gonna be making some crispy almond sprinkle cookies. They literally melt in your mouth. Now I'm participating in a Christmas cookie collaboration started by Dolores over at the Baking Diva. She has an awesome channel and she invited 6 other channels to participate, one being me. And now I'm going to tell you the other channels that are going to be participating. We have Anadi over at Cooking with Anadi. We have Jim over at Jim's Kitchen, and he is hilarious if you guys have not checked him out. We also have Ellen from Ellen's Homemade Delights, and she has a lot of delicious recipes over on her site. And then we have Kathy from Kathy A Beauty. And then we also have Deborah from Deb's Way. So when you're done watching my video, I want you to check out all the other channels that I'm gonna have linked below in the description box so you can get all these great recipes to make for Christmas. So let's get baking. So to get started, we are gonna be using 1 cup of Crisco vegetable shortening. Now normally I always use butter for my cookies, but for this particular cookie, the butter flavored Crisco is what is gonna make them super, super crisp and melt in your mouth. So that is what we're using for this particular cookie. And each stick is for the Crisco is 1 cup, where normally for butter it's a ½ cup. So we're just gonna put that in there. And now I have 1 cup of powdered sugar. And we are just gonna beat that for about 3 minutes or until it's very light and fluffy. Now for this to mix a little bit more easier, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of warm water, a ½ teaspoon of vanilla, and a ½ teaspoon of almond extract. As you can see, it's very light and fluffy. It's been 3 minutes since I started whipping it. And now we are gonna add in 1 egg. And we're gonna mix that for 1 more minute. Our next ingredient is gonna be a ½ cup of ground almonds. Now, not almond flour. You want them to be ground almonds. And we're gonna put those in there. Next, I have 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour and a ¼ teaspoon of salt. And we're gonna add about half of that to our mixture. And then add the rest. Now at this point, it's gonna get very, very thick. So what I do is I just take the remaining little bit of flour and just use my spatula and work it in there. Otherwise, it all sticks to the beater. I'm preheating my oven to 350 degrees. I have a cookie sheet. I lined it with some parchment paper. You can use a Silpat or if you have nonstick cookie sheets. And now we're gonna take our dough and we're gonna roll it into about a teaspoon size ball. And then you're gonna take a fork and you're gonna dip that in water and you're gonna make a crisscross. Just like if you were making a peanut butter cookie. And then what you're going to do is add whatever color sprinkles that you like to put on top of yours. So I have my first batch all done. I have my oven preheated to 325, and these are gonna take anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes. So I meant to say we're gonna bake these at 350, not 325, for 10 to 12 minutes. And when they come out, they are not gonna be brown, but they are gonna be set and look like this. So you know what time it is. Time for me to give these a taste. They're crispy on the outside, but they will get also crispy on the inside, but I just took them out of the oven. But the taste is so good. You get that nice hint of almond, but it's not overpowering. You get the texture from the ground almonds. And I just think they're the perfect little Christmas cookie. I think your friends and family are gonna love them. And they're also not too sweet, which I also appreciate. So I hope you guys are gonna give these a try. And if you do, let me know how you like them. Don't forget to check out all the other channels in my description box. Thank you, Dolores, over at the Baking Diva, for putting on this collaboration. And we will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.